How to build an unbreakable success mindset. There comes a moment in every life when the mirror stops lying, when excuses lose their flavor, when the quiet voice inside you asks a question so direct, so unfiltered, that you can no longer pretend not to hear it. Are you building your life by design, or are you surviving it by default? That question is not gentle. It does not comfort. It confronts. Because success is not a lottery ticket you stumble upon, it is a mindset you construct. And if your mindset is fragile, your success will always be temporary. If your thinking bends under pressure, your dreams will collapse under weight. To build something lasting in the external world, you must first construct something unbreakable in the internal one. An unbreakable success mindset is not optimism. It is not hype. It is not repeating affirmations while avoiding responsibility. It is mental steel. It is the disciplined refusal to interpret obstacles as endings. It is the conscious decision to see setbacks as strategy sessions rather than verdicts. It is the power to command your thoughts instead of being commanded by fear. Every empire, every innovation, every breakthrough you admire was born twice, first in the mind, then in the material world. Carnegie did not inherit certainty, he developed it. Edison did not inherit resilience, he forged it through failure. Lincoln did not inherit authority, he cultivated it through adversity. Their greatness was not accidental. It was mental architecture. The foundation of that architecture is awareness. Most people never examine their thinking. They allow doubt to whisper unchecked. They let comparison poison confidence. They rehearse worst-case scenarios with vivid imagination while starving their best-case vision of attention. What you repeatedly think becomes your internal environment. And your internal environment becomes your external reality. If you allow weeds of negativity to grow freely in your mind, do not be surprised when your results feel barren. Awareness is the moment you recognize that you are the gardener. You choose what grows. Once aware, you must take ownership. Ownership is a ruthless concept. It removes blame. It strips away the comfort of pointing outward. When Ford faced production failures, he did not accuse the market of misunderstanding him. He adjusted his methods. When Disney's early ventures collapsed, he did not declare himself unlucky. He recalibrated his vision. Ownership converts helplessness into leverage. If it is your responsibility, it is within your power to influence. Blame keeps you small. Ownership expands you. Belief is the reinforcement that strengthens this foundation. Not shallow belief that disappears when challenged, but conviction that intensifies under resistance. Hill wrote that whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Conception is imagination. Belief is emotional commitment. Achievement is the byproduct. The bridge between imagination and manifestation is sustained belief. Walt Disney saw castles in empty fields long before others could see beyond dirt. His belief was not dependent on applause. It was fueled by internal certainty. When your belief becomes independent of external validation, you become unstoppable. Clarity sharpens belief into direction. A vague goal produces vague effort. Precision commands energy. What do you want, specifically? Not in abstract language. Not in borrowed ambition. What future would demand the best version of you? When your target is defined, distractions lose their charm. A clear mind wastes less motion. It channels attention like a laser. Every action begins aligning with that internal picture. Clarity transforms discipline from burden into alignment. Discipline is where most ambitions collapse. Inspiration is common. Execution is rare. Discipline is the daily negotiation where you refuse to bargain with mediocrity. It is rising when comfort negotiates. It is persisting when enthusiasm fades. Carnegie built influence through relentless repetition of intelligent action. Edison's genius was less about flashes of brilliance and more about sustained experimentation. Discipline compounds. One focused day means little. 1,000 focused days transform identity. You do not rise to your aspirations, you fall to your habits. Build habits that match the destiny you claim to desire. Purpose infuses discipline with endurance. Without purpose, hard work feels hollow. With purpose, sacrifice feels sacred. Lincoln endured public ridicule and crushing defeat because his mission transcended personal ego. He saw beyond his discomfort to the larger impact. Purpose expands your threshold for pain. It converts frustration into fuel. When your reason is powerful enough, your resilience becomes automatic. Action is the physical expression of mindset. Thought without movement is illusion. You can meditate on wealth, visualize success, speak affirmations daily, but until your feet move and your hands build, your future remains theoretical. Ford did not merely imagine the assembly line, he engineered it. Edison did not only believe in light, he experimented tirelessly in darkness. Action generates feedback. Feedback refines strategy. Strategy accelerates progress. Movement is momentum's birthplace, gratitude stabilizes your ascent. Ambition without gratitude becomes arrogance. Gratitude reminds you of growth already achieved. It trains your perception to recognize opportunity instead of scarcity. Scarcity narrows thinking. Gratitude expands it. When you appreciate your progress, you multiply confidence. Confidence strengthens belief. Belief fuels action. The cycle reinforces itself, adaptability protects your mindset from fracture. The world changes. Markets evolve. Technologies disrupt. A rigid mind resists change and shatters. An unbreakable mindset adjusts without surrendering purpose. Adaptability is strength, not weakness. It is intelligence applied in motion. Leaders who endure are those who evolve methods while remaining loyal to mission. Resilience is the shield guarding all of it. There will be seasons where results lag behind effort. Where doubt echoes louder than applause. Where fatigue tempts surrender. Resilience is the decision to continue regardless. Tesla faced obscurity. Disney faced bankruptcy. Lincoln faced repeated rejection. Their circumstances did not define their trajectory because their mindset was anchored deeper than temporary conditions. Temporary pain cannot defeat permanent conviction. Learning relentlessly fortifies your mental structure. Complacency corrodes excellence. Study your craft. Study your competitors. Study your weaknesses. Curiosity is strength. Growth is humility in action. When you learn continuously, you stay adaptable. When you stay adaptable, you remain relevant. When you remain relevant, you sustain impact. An unbreakable success mindset is not built in comfort. It is constructed under pressure. Pressure reveals cracks. Instead of hiding them, reinforce them. When fear surfaces, examine it. When failure appears, dissect it. Every challenge contains data. Extract it. Refine yourself with it. Steel is strengthened through heat. Character is strengthened through adversity. Guard your internal dialogue fiercely. Speak to yourself as a leader speaks to a team, with expectation, clarity, and confidence. Words become beliefs. Beliefs become behavior. Behavior becomes destiny. If you constantly declare limitation, you program surrender. If you declare strength, you program persistence. Repetition imprints identity. Identity dictates action. Surround yourself with standards that elevate you. Environments influence thought. Thought influences choice. Choose associations that challenge complacency. Seek mentors who stretch your perception. Engage with ideas that expand your thinking. Growth accelerates when you place yourself in rooms where excellence is normal. Visualize vividly. See your goals as already in motion. Feel the pride, the relief, the impact. The subconscious responds to emotional imagery. When your mind rehearses success repeatedly, your behavior aligns with that expectation. This is not fantasy, it is neurological conditioning. You are training your internal compass to point toward achievement. Refuse to negotiate with average. Average is comfortable. Average is crowded. Average is predictable. Excellence is deliberate. Excellence is lonely at times. Excellence demands sacrifice. But excellence yields influence, freedom, and fulfillment. When you raise your standards, your results must rise to meet them. Understand that setbacks are not signals to retreat, they are invitations to strengthen strategy. Every obstacle carries instruction. Extract the lesson and move forward. Each refinement sharpens your edge. Each failure clarifies direction. Persistence transforms probability into inevitability. Stand firm in your mental authority. Let criticism refine you, not define you. Let doubt challenge you, not chain you. Let adversity train you, not terrify you. When you command your thoughts, you command your responses. When you command your responses, you command your results. The unbreakable success mindset is built daily, in the quiet moments when no one watches, in the early hours when discipline overrides desire, in the late nights when vision outlasts fatigue. It is built through repetition of belief, through alignment of action, through relentless refinement of character. You are not here to drift through mediocrity. You are here to construct meaning. To shape outcomes. To elevate standards. The mind you cultivate today determines the destiny you inhabit tomorrow. Strengthen it. Direct it. Challenge it. Feed it with conviction. Guard it from corrosion. Build a mindset that does not crumble when tested. Build belief that does not fade when doubted. Build discipline that does not waver when tired. Build resilience that does not retreat when pressured. And as you reinforce these pillars, you will discover something extraordinary. Success stops feeling distant. It begins feeling inevitable. An unbreakable success mindset is not inherited. It is engineered. It is assembled through awareness, ownership, belief, clarity, discipline, purpose, action, gratitude, adaptability, resilience, and relentless learning. Construct it intentionally. Protect it fiercely. Lie from it daily, and when storms arrive, as they always do, you will not collapse. You will stand. Not because circumstances are gentle, but because your mind is governed. Not because obstacles are absent, but because your conviction is stronger. You will move with certainty even in uncertainty. You will build with confidence even amid chaos. You will rise not by accident, but by design. That is how you build an unbreakable success mindset. And with it, you do not merely chase success, you command it.